What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the Animous. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit special. Now, I was watching Hasbro Pulse, the con, just looking at new Transformers toys and all their collectibles from Star Wars and all this other stuff, and all of a sudden I saw that they had announced. Now, I had seen it on the internet, but I didn't think it was something that was going to be released for sure. But then the Power Rangers section decided to bring out the Tommy Oliver Master Morpher. So today we're going to do the unboxing of my Power Rangers Lightning Collection Tommy Oliver Master Morpher. Now, I haven't opened the box yet. I have seen some videos already of this particular Morpher, and it definitely seems like it's not going to be a huge letdown. I had a buddy of mine lend me his other Lightning Collection Power Rangers Morpher, so we can do a little bit of comparisons and then go from there, right? So super excited to unbox this. It's since it arrived, I haven't had the time to take a look at it. Super excited, so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and Alright, so I already cut the tape on the box. Just to give a little context, I know this is from like a mini episode or one of the episodes from one of the series where Tommy pulls out his Master Morpher and just goes through all the motions and all his morphings, fighting against like an android version of himself, right? So that was pretty cool. I had to look up the footage because it's been a while since I've seen anything Power Ranger related. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and watch this so I can familiarize myself with what's going on there. So when I saw the Master Morpher, I said, man, I gotta have one of these. So as you may know, Tommy Oliver did go through, he was one of the biggest icons in Power Ranger history. So it does feature him and all his forms. Now, some people might say, well, there's it looks a little limited, the coins might look a little bit bland, etc., etc. I think that it's just a matter of perspective. Myself, I like the coins to be the way they released them in these kits, so it's all up to preference. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, go ahead and set this box to the side. So right out the bat, we do have like the instructions on how to place it. It does show you step by step. You're gonna need a screwdriver to. So it's familiar. It's the same way as all the other Lightning Morphers, where you just unhook the back, insert the batteries, plug and play, right? So it teaches you how to put the coins. It teaches you everything else, right? I do see some fine print there that I'm hoping that it's in English somewhere. Yep, right here. It's just warranty stuff, right? So what is this right here? Same thing. Seems like hazard, warranty, and all that stuff. Now, I did see that in some other videos, there's people having like a secret voice activations for this Morpher. Don't expect me to do it. This is the first time I'm working with this Morpher. I have no idea what I'm doing, right? So just opening one of the sides. So here we have the belt clip. Fairly standard, like all the other Lightning Morphers. Now, this is the big feature here. This I really like. So this is actually the Morpher holder and stand, as well as it has a compartment in case you want to get some of those custom coins that you could just store them in there. Or if you're traveling, you could just store the coins from the kit in there, which is very nice. I like that they made the whole like rock sheet type of finish for this. We will definitely be customizing this in our channel to give it more of a weathered natural look, so stay tuned for that. It's a story for another time, right? So just setting that to the side. Let me make sure there's nothing else in here. All right, so I'm guessing this is where the Morpher's at. Yep. All right, that's awesome. Oh, the paper just fell apart. All right, cool, no problem. I'm guessing, oh, these are the coins right here. So some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing gloves. So when I was looking at the other videos, I saw that the people were looking at the chrome gold, the chromed gold, like the bright gold here, and there was just finger stains everywhere. I don't want that on mine, so I'm just gonna wear gloves to display mine. Okay, so all the coins seem to have a different finish than the other ones. Let me go ahead and clear this box out of the way. All right, so this is the actual Morpher itself. Now, I haven't installed any batteries in it yet, but it's fairly standard for the Lightning Edition. You just, insert the batteries on the back side. It doesn't have an on and off button, so you won't get the little communicator sound when you turn it on. It's got a little red button here. Press to open, bring to close, right? So, fairly standard for the Lightning Morpher. Now, the coins. Now, I saw that a lot of people were complaining about the style of the coins because they weren't as shiny as the other ones from the other Lightning collection. Now, here's my thing. I feel that Hasbro did really good with creating these coins the way they did, and I just noticed that my Zeo Ranger 5 coin is damaged. So Hasbro, if you're looking at this, shame on you. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and paint it now. Guess there's no going back now. So, biggest thing that I want to point out about this is that just in comparison with how the coins from other Lightning Collection Morphers look, you can see that this is like the bright, cast metal coin painted in gold, and this is more like a weathered type of look. So I actually like this better than the bright. So again, that's only my preference. Some of you might feel that having the gold on the gold then would have mixed a little bit better. I say otherwise, especially now that I have to redo my Zeo Ranger 5 coin. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. I guess it's all right. So biggest thing about this Morpher is that as it being a collectible, it is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. I did not see if they were going to release, keep reprinting them or releasing the Morpher like for public purchase, like for example, put it in stores like Target, Walmart, GameStop, etc. So I'm not too sure if that's gonna happen. However, if you're one of the lucky people that was able to buy it from the Hasbro Pulse while it was still an MSRP, then good for you. I did the same thing. I just couldn't help myself and went ahead and got it, right? So the biggest thing with this is that you want to make sure that if you're going to get it, try not to overpay for it. I know that there might be people right now selling it for hundreds of dollars. I believe this kit itself was around $70 with free shipping. So just keep that in mind if you decide to purchase it. Just try to make sure that it's affordable and not too exaggerated overpriced, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and get started here. Let me go ahead and I already got some batteries to the side just for this. Go ahead and do this real quick. So it has a little screw. Oh, and it just popped off. I guess the magnet inside my screwdriver just popped it off. So as you can see, it's got a nice little weather seal on there. Mainly probably because just for humidity. So let's go ahead and get these batteries in there. All right. Slide that back in. Yeah, it's because of the magnet. Let me be gentle with this because this is all plastic. Another thing that I noticed is that this Morpher is all plastic. Unlike the Legacy Morphers that had cast metal, this one's super light, but I guess you sacrifice, quality for that. Now, I did notice that it did have some nut marks. Hasbro, look, you can see it in the reflection when you transition the light. You can see it right there. Now, that doesn't bother me too much because this is just going to be display. For all you cosplayers out there, you might want to watch out that you don't scratch it because if you do, you might chip off the paint, right? So always be very gentle for it. So just like a Lightning Collection Morpher, it does not have, like I mentioned before, it does not have an on and off button. So you can go ahead and press the red button right here. All right, very nice thing. I just noticed that my specific one has like a piece of foam inside where the little speaker's at. Well, that's terrible. Well, now I'm gonna have to take it apart. All right, that's great. Bad news after bad news. So let's go ahead and close this up real quick. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this out of the way. So let's go with the Dragon Coin. If you're familiar with how Lightning Morphers work, you'll notice that Lightning Morphers, whenever you are working with them, you just insert them, has these little clips. That's super nice, right? So.
Green Ranger power now!
Oh yeah, I love that.
Dragon Sword!
So that's very awesome that they decided to put different voices, voiceovers from him.
1993, it's Morphin time!
Ah, that takes me back. That's so awesome. All right, cool. I'm sure he has another one there.
Sometimes the original is the best.
That's great. All right, so so that's pretty much it for the Green Ranger. Now, take the power coin off. The Morpher will turn off. Let's go, or power down. Let's go with Zeo Ranger 5. I love the fact that each coin has a different sound effect when you insert it for the different powers for the different series. That's awesome. I like how it lights up.
Zeo Ranger 5, red!
Oh, that's super awesome.
Time to show you how it's done. Smorphin' time! Crystal powered Morpher, Zeo 5, activate!
That's awesome. So it seems that with each coin, he did a different voiceover, which is great. You know, the late Jason David Frank, he put a lot into this project, so I'm actually glad about it. All right, that's awesome. So this is the Tiger Coin.
White Ranger, Tiger power!
Oh, that sounds so cool. All right, so
Now, I just need Saba and the gangs back together.
that's awesome.
It's it!
He made his. They did the Tiger style stuff. All right, cool. All right, that's enough for that one. So I know he probably has a different one. So, but we got other coins and other comparisons to do so. I love that. You get the Dino Thunder. If you watched every series, then you can understand what the clicks and all the coins and all the crystals sound like. So I think that was a unique touch to this one. So so this is supposed to be the Black Ranger.
Dino Thunder, Black Ranger!
That's awesome.
Dr. O, coming in. Brachio power, now! Alright, knuckleheads, power up!
That's awesome. So the only thing that I didn't notice about this Morpher is that, and it's one thing that I didn't like, and I'm not sure if it's just mine that's doing it, but mine has, like, the pieces are, like, super loose. I don't enjoy that at all. So, let's go ahead. I'm guessing if somebody's cosplaying, make sure you do a little bit of quality check before you do so. So that's funny because this is a this is a Turbo Ranger coin, and it sounded like he was just about to turn on his car. That was great.
Ready? Let's do it! Shift to the turbo!
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Yeah, I'm reliving my childhood with this thing right now.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger.
That's awesome. All right. Last one is the Falcon. Let's go ahead.
White Ranger, Falcon Sword! Power up! Let's do it, guys. Ninja Ranger power.
Ninja Ranger power, that's awesome. So those of you that might not be familiar, this is from the actual movie. I remember I was a kid when I watched that movie in the theater, so that was awesome. All right, so that is pretty much it for the mechanics in regards to this this Morpher. So let's go ahead and bring the other Lightning Collection Morpher out, so we can go ahead and compare both of them. All right, so now that we've set this one to the side, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put a coin in there, so we can do that comparison. All right, awesome. So the good thing about these Morphers is that for the Lightning Collection, they click in different steps. So if you want to display it like this, you could. So it's not an issue. So here I have the Lightning Collection Power Ranger Morpher that has all the coins on it. Now I know that there's like a Yellow Ranger, Pink Ranger versions out there, but I believe this was the first iteration for the Lightning Morpher. So I think he already has batteries on these. Yeah, so this one's a little bit worn. But yeah, let's go ahead and press that red button there. See, so I believe that this one had the original voices for all the cast whenever you put their coins on, and that is great. And it does change colors too. Now the only difference is that this one doesn't have a lot of voiceovers. It just has that one. See, so it just keeps repeating itself, right? And it does the same thing. And whenever you put the coins on there, it does change color. Because the glass is clear, it's a little bit easier to tell which colors is which. So all right. I wonder what's wrong with this one. It was dirty. Let me see. Let's go try this again. Okay, good. There we go. See, and it just lights up with that background color for each of the Rangers, which I think is really cool. Because it gives a unique look for everything. Now, the reason why I have this kit here from my buddy is because he wanted me to custom paint his base so it looks a little bit more, you know, Power Ranger-ish, I guess. So we will be touching up this base here, and then go from there. So just to compare both the Master Morpher and the original Lightning Collection Morpher side by side. So the quality, the size is going to be the same. I think that the quality of the Master Morpher might be a little bit superior just because it's a little bit newer, I guess. But it's the same thing. You know, once you put them side by side, the Master Morpher definitely takes the cake, right? Definitely eats the cake, right? Look at this. So
Green Ranger power now.
if you look at them side by side, even when they're lit, you can definitely see the difference in quality. So I definitely believe that both of them are very good collection pieces, but if I had to choose between both of them, I would always choose this one. Mainly because, well, Green Ranger will always be the Green Ranger. It reminds me of that one time in the episodes where Red Ranger tells the Green Ranger, met somebody your own size, and I think he says, like, take me on, and then the Green Ranger says, yeah, sure, no problem, and then he just beats him. So I think that this is a great collectible for someone that's looking for, something to remember their childhood, I guess. So super excited to add this to my collection. You will be seeing videos on the customization of the base. We're going to give it a little bit more of a weathered natural look so we can go ahead and place the coins, right? I will actually see if I can find maybe an aftermarket coin that has a glass crystal. I honestly don't like the fact that this was damaged on shipment. Hasbro, if you're looking at this, quality controls everything. So maybe look at a way to ship the coins that it's not just putting them enveloped in paper, right? So this is actually really good. Again, my thoughts on this is that what can you say? It's a Green Ranger Morpher, right? So for those of you that are looking for a collectible, then this is definitely a choice. If you already have a Lightning Morpher that you would like to convert into a Master Morpher, you can also do that as well. The only difference is that just remember that even if you put, you know, the Green Ranger coin in here, it's not going to work. Okay? Or you know what? I don't know if it's not going to work because I haven't had it. So let's go ahead and see what happens when I insert the coin. That doesn't even turn on. See? So just keep that in mind whenever you do decide to do it. Whether you want to have the original or you want to have one that's aftermarket, that's completely fine. For a collectible, that's fine, but I'm guessing that for cosplaying, it's going to be a little bit better if they have the actual Master Morpher. So just a thought, you know. And that is pretty much it. If I usually don't do collectible reviews like that. I will be doing some here and there, but I figured that this one was a must share just because it holds a special place in my life. So this is awesome. I like to thank, you know, the Hasbro and, you know, JDF, you know, the late JDF on making sure that this item got released to us, to his fans. You know, this really means a lot. I love this collectible, and, you know, it's great display piece, great centerpiece. The shelf presence of this is insane. So if you are willing to, you know, look for one and try to pay for one, I'd say it's definitely worth the price. All right. So with that being said, you know, if you guys have any comments or anything to add to this, maybe one of you have already figured out how to get the secret voice sequence, leave a comment, leave it in the comments so I can take a look at it, and then maybe I can do it so I can figure it out here. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you all next time.